Golden Rule! Golden Rule!
It's real!
Howdy Crystal Conclave, it's NESHY, and today I'm going to share with you on why you should play Golden Rule and the implications that it has on the Crystal Beast community. So, over the year since we've gotten the structure deck, it's been 6 months actually, it hasn't even been a full year, we've had a divide between the two communities. Conclave Control and Overdrive, Advanced Overdrive, Conclave Control and Advanced Combo. So, what's the big deal with Golden Rule? And why is it the compromise between the two Crystal communities? First, what the heck is Golden Rule to begin with? Golden Rule is Jesse's strongest anime exclusive cards. So Jesse has a slew of anime exclusive cards that we just haven't received in the TCG, and a lot of them are trash. But a while ago I made a tier list, like years ago, about the strongest anime exclusive cards, and Golden Rule was at the very top. And we're actually getting into the TCG now, which is crazy. Now, there are some differences between the anime version and the TCG. What's crazy is they buffed the TCG version. Insane. I can't believe they buffed the TCG version from the anime. Usually it's the other way around. They took away the level restriction. They made it so that you can equip to the monster that it summons from hand or graveyard, and it's searchable. So, in the TCG Golden Rule, it's always treated as a crystal, so it's searchable. Places 2 crystal beasts from deck in your spell and trap zone, then special summon a crystal beast from hand or graveyard, and then equip it with this card. And then when it leaves the field, destroy that monster. So you activate it, and it basically summons Ruby from hand or grave, or Pegasus, just any crystal beast that you want in your hand or grave, which is insane. It can't be ashed, but it can be belled, even if you have no crystal beasts in your grave. So it summons 2 from the deck, essentially, if you summon Ruby, and then it just can't be ashed. You can imperm the Ruby, but that's another thing. Kind of insane the way this card is, and how we took Jesse's strongest card and made it better. Truly an S tier card. Now, what does this do for the deck? It increases some of the combo potential, so opens up the door to more combos by crystallizing 2 from deck, special summon another from hand or grave, making the way for Overdrive, the ultimate crystal, Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. Previously, Pegasus plus Heart wasn't full combo, but now, thanks to this card, it is. Check this out. Golden Rule enables Pegasus and Heart to be full combo. Previously, this was only achievable in advanced combo, not in pure Crystal Beast. So for playing pure Crystal Beast, check this out. So normal Pegasus, Heart, pop Ruby. Golden Rule, summon Ruby, crystallize 2 Pegasus, both Pegasus's effects. It's not once per turn, crystallizing Topaz Tiger and Zenith. Zenith going to Emerald Tortoise. This is just the full Overdrive combo. Going to Cherubini, dump Amethyst Cat. Going to Dugara's special summon back another Pegasus place Cobalt Eagle, and then going to Zelantis, get the last name out of our deck, looping Pegasus's effect. The idea, I mean, you just see we're looping Pegasus and Ruby's effect. Summon Ruby because off the Cross Sheep triggers from Overdragon and link into 3-mat Apo, IP, Overdrive, Heart, L, Ratio, normal Kozaki, and the game. So if you don't know Overdrive's effect, during the end phase, you can shuffle the field and different dimension fusion all of your crystal beasts, just as a quick effect, not even during the end phase. But if your opponent sets 5, you can go ahead and do that and then attack in for game. But that's the full Overdrive combo if you haven't seen it. And Pegasus plus Heart, like I said, originally wasn't full combo, but it is now thanks to Golden Rule, baby. And I can't believe it. So what does this mean? Overdrive Turbo, I think, should be a name that isn't, like, I think that name should die. I think Overdrive is the win condition, but it's not the sole component. You do still have the option to play low to the ground if you do get interrupted or you brick. So on the left here, you have a standard Overdrive end board. You see you have Miracle here because you have more cards in your hand than just those 2 cards. And then on the right, you have an option to play Conclave Control if you do get interrupted. We always have Plan B Baguska, the honorary Crystal Beast, on our side. You have Conclave, Miracle, Heart, and then Crystal Beast to enable all of it. Now, check this out. This is going to be the way that we're going to play Crystal Beast moving forward. But first, let's talk about Conclave Control and Advanced Combo separately. These are the two camps of the Crystal community that are always at odds with each other. Which one's the best version? Let's talk about the strengths and weaknesses of each one. For Conclave Control, you do play a smaller engine. You have more space for non-engines, stuff like hand traps, defensive cards. You can side huge chunks of the deck. And it creates and thrives in a simplified game state. It loves just sitting on a Necro Valley, lowering the ceiling of the whole game, and then using Conclave to loop your Pegasus effect over turn after turn. Now the weakness? Low ceiling. Sometimes you'll open up the most busted Conclave Control hand and still just end on a standard board of like double Conclave or double Miracle plus Necro Valley, and that's it. That's it. Maybe you'll have like an Ashen hand or something. And it can't take advantage of Golden Rule due to this, due to it having just a low ceiling. Advanced Combo, on the other hand, the strengths, it has better combo potential, all thanks to Advanced Crystal Beast Ruby. Advanced Ruby is the whole reason why you play Advanced Combo in the first place. You're able to make Crystal Bond and Sapphire Pegasus into full combo, whereas if you're playing pure, it's just Baguska Pass. And you have more useful names this way. Now, every name in Advanced Combo actually does something. You don't just have like an Amber Mammoth or a Topaz Tiger that are just battle tricks. You actually have stuff like Advanced Ruby, Advanced Pegasus, Advanced Eagle that actually do something for you. Now, the weaknesses, of course, Advanced Dark. If Advanced Dark leaves, all the Advanced Crystal Beasts just die. And because of that, you can't just Overdrive bring back all your Advanced Crystal Beasts. You have to mix it with Hybrid Crystal Beasts. So you have to mix Pure with Advanced, make a hybrid version. And the hybrid variant is like the standard for Advanced Combo right now. But man, it does suck going second and having that Advanced Dark off the field, and now all of a sudden a third of your deck is shut down. It also can't play low to the ground. You can't just have simplified game states because, as I said, right, you have the Advanced Dark leave and all of a sudden you can't do that anymore. And you need a lot more of your deck to play engine. Here's my proposal though. We can take the strengths of both, not all of them, but improve on the weaknesses of both and create the Crystal Beast deck. Overdrive variant. So this is a combo deck, but it also has the ability to play low to the ground, play Conclave Control. It takes some of the strengths, not completely, of both decks. Does pick from some of the strengths, but those other two variants, they are still unique. This isn't the end-all be-all. You can still play those variants if you really, really want to, but I want to kind of pill you on this as the compromise between the two. It solves the weaknesses of each variant. So the weaknesses of both, remember, low ceiling for Conclave Control, solved by being able to Overdrive combo. Can't take advantage of Golden Rule. I mean, Golden Rule's at 3 in here and you use it for the combo. Now, with Advanced Combo, you have better combo potential thanks to Golden Rule. And you're able to have different things like Pegasus plus Heart be full combo now. This doesn't run Advanced Dark, and it can play low to the ground. So we took out the entire Salvation engine because a big problem with this is you are playing a lot of bricks. So we're actually siding Salvation. And Salvation is going to be there to search for Necro Valley when Necro Valley really solos part of the format. Think Tearlament. It also solos against Branded. So the matchups where Necro Valley really shines, we can still have the option to side it in and then still dump it off Goods or Awakening. Now, the other thing to consider is, Fenrir. Fenrir's here. If you can't afford Fenrir or you just don't want to play it out of principle, you could play 3 Imperm instead, just more hand traps. By the way, the last card in the extra deck is 5-headed Link Dragon, pretty based. Now, this means Conclave and Advanced players, you need to learn what a combo is. And Advanced players, you need to quit your job at Hot Topic, alright? Conclave players, I know it's hard. I'm a fellow Conclave flipper myself. But at the end of the day, the combos aren't that difficult to learn. It does take a little bit more, but at the same time, when you're playing a bunch of spells to search for your pieces for interaction, that's basically like a combo in and of itself. And advanced players, you need to play the pure Crystal Beast. Take off the dark suits and, you know, put on the pure robe that is Jesse's outerwear. Now, if that doesn't convince you, post Duelist Nexus, we got it covered. All right, July 28th is when Duelist Nexus is coming out, but we get Revolution Synchron, which revolutionizes this deck. This deck, I think, is the Crystal Beast Overdrive variant. I think this puts Crystal Beast back at tier 3, but then once we get Revolution, we might just make it into tier 2, which is crazy. We were in tier 3 during tier format, which is a great place to be, but then this puts us back up to tier 3. Revolution Synchron might put us up to tier 2. I don't know for certain, but this card allows us to make Power Tool Dragon. It uses itself in your hand as synchro material, and then makes Power Tool. Power Tool searches for Golden Rule, and then Revolution Synchron comes back, makes Crystal Wing, insulates us from hand traps. You can't bell our Golden Rule anymore, so it's kind of awesome. This is for sure going to be the way to play Crystal Beast. If nothing else I said convinces you, you don't want to play it until July 28th, go for it. I fully understand. But if you still aren't convinced by any of this, fine. Here's some deck lists for Conclave Control and Advanced Combo, both playing Golden Rule. I'll take the chat off for here. But Conclave, you just play the one Golden Rule in place of the third Awakening, and you're able to spit more bodies out on the field. If you don't want to play Cashiers, you can play, there can be only one or more hand traps. An advanced combo, if you don't want to play Cashiers, you can play more hand traps for that as well. And if you don't want to play Prosperity, you can play Extrav for Conclave, by the way. And oh, I forgot the trap cards for advanced combo. Those were got cut off. But you would play Miracle, Salvation, Conclave. But yeah, if all that doesn't convince you, then here. Fine. There you go. But it's time to join the Crystal Beast agenda before we start our takeover. Join us. The Golden Rule is real. It's time. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope I convinced you just a little bit about the power of Golden Rule and moving forward what we can do. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.